Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 377 and 378. Cleanliness and purity in temples. In every village or colony, in every nook and corner, new temples are coming up. Everywhere, old and ancient temples are being renovated, repaired, decorated, and reconsecrated. For these things, there is a continuous stream of people approaching me, seeking blessings and advice. I feel very happy. Simultaneously, I am also told many things painful to hear. People tell me some of the problems faced by them with the hope that I will be able to find some solutions. I must share these complaints with you and not keep quiet about them. The atmosphere in temples should be peaceful and pure. There should be no chance for any thoughts other than about God in temples. But what do we see nowadays? In many places, the temples are surrounded by all variety of shops selling all sorts of items such as tea, coffee, cigarettes, and BDs. In many areas of the temple itself are being let out on rent for business purpose without much control on what is being done on these premises. In some places other than the swami, everything else is on rent. The temple management itself are involved on the grounds that this fetches much revenue. In such surroundings, our responsiveness to divinity reduces, affecting our devotion. Office buildings, cottages, etc. have proliferated. All that happens there may have no divine connotations. This affects the sanctity of temple premises. Only some temples in inaccessible areas seem to retain their pristine holiness. For ill-considered aims of added income, I am afraid the management itself in many places may be undermining the holiness. Nowadays, all the temple administrations have been brought under the respective state governments. It is now that the devotees have a greater important role to perform. The postings of executive officers in each temple should be related to the schedule of activities in that temple. If they start some important projects or activity, they should not be posted out before they have successfully completed the project. They should enable the developed work satisfaction. The inner areas of temple should be maintained spotlessly clean. However, much one may have religious functions, festivals and rituals, unless we pay attention to the cleanliness of the temple environment, it is futile to conduct functions and celebrations. Public opinion has the power to influence temple management on this. Nowadays, college and school boys and girls go on educational tours for some 40 to 50 days. They hire buses for this. They visit temples during such tours. Some of the girl students may be having their monthly periods. It is anathema to visit temples in such condition. Many of them may not even know that they are doing something wrong. Some so-called reformists may ask, Swamiki edu Tirthu, meaning the God cannot be affected by the monthly periods. The unaffected God is everywhere. You do not have to go to the temple in such condition, not for the God's sake, but in consideration for the other devotees' sake. In temples, we have to take care of not to adversely affect the sanctity, but strictly adhering to the rules. It is my opinion that failure to do so results in serious accidents. Then there is no meaning in wondering if godliness has lessened. Even an accident is only a punishment to correct us. Human errant behavior can and does provoke the benign nature into malignant fury. Cottages and excursions pave way for the entertainment and make merry, rather than devotion and bhakti. What we may not do at home, we tend to do on such occasions. But why do it in the divine presence of the temples? Knowing this to be so, If I keep it to myself without warning you not to do so, I'll be failing in my duties. I pray to you all to pay particular attention to keep the temples clean. Endeavor to keep your mind and body clean when you visit the temples. Be able to derive the maximum benefit from such visits. Pray to God to keep you on the path of physical, mental, and spiritual cleanliness. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rama 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 Rama.